So, off to the Nordlands. We go start a war. Oh, lol, this caravan is fleeing from us. Don't worry, we shan't attack you. We're gonna go provoke war and then try and meet a spy deep in surrounded territory. Now, he said when describing the mission to us, the guy who gave us the mission, that is, the Duke, he said, oh, don't take too many troops. But, like, what am I supposed to do? I can't just disband all my troops. I don't suppose I can leave some of them under the command of one of my hero units. Riding, you're on foot. Okay, looting, foraging, trekking. As far as I'm concerned, we can't have too much pathfinding and spotting. Spotting, she's the best at it now. I could have sworn Oddval had it as well, but it does seem clear that it's only the hero that has the highest value that gets displayed here, which makes sense. So for Oddval and Edwin, we shouldn't be going into any of these. Oddval, what have you got? I'm pretty sure you also have spotting and pathfinding. Okay, we can go to something else for you then. Oh, level up for me. Okay, leadership of 4, persuasion of 4. I think I want to start throwing points into strength now so I can start wearing heavier armor and use the heavier crossbows. Into 12 and charisma at 12 is probably fine. I'll get strength to probably 12 and then I'll leave it there. I don't think I'll go above 12. That does mean I can go up a little bit higher in terms of the group of, you know, the size of my company as well. Rhodok. I may as well pick up some more recruits. The village of Fanada has been looted by Count Place. Isn't Fanada one of ours? Thinking, I thought we were at peace with the Swadians. Any tasks? Nope, he's fine. It does seem clear that keeping the grain is really only for a village that is recovering from being looted. Music is great. Tyrannus and Kurgit's no longer fighting. Swadian peasants. I want Swadians, damn it. We want Rhodoks. Iberan will give me Swadians, I'm sure, as will Yaragar. I'm supposed to be starting shit with the Nords, but our sovereign relations with the Nords is accepting. Thanks. And we're at peace with the Nords, I mean. I think I've got to be a lot more careful about taking these types of shit-stirring missions. Ooh, some forest bandits. Go get them. Fuck. This forest is just a hell of forest bandits. Unbelievable. Swadians really haven't taken care of business here. Better die. Take the field. Everyone, follow me. Reserves. Fall back. There they are. Gotta pick the right time to charge. Everyone, fall back 10 paces. There's like a little bit of a depression here. If we keep falling back here, we can take away their ability to shoot at us as they close in. Ranks will keep falling back. Okay, good. That has obscured us quite nicely. Infantry, advance 10 paces. Everyone charge. I wouldn't normally go in with my sword and shield, but only because it's forest bandits. I think I'm better off using my sword. Oh! Brutal. Jesus. Fighting from horseback is really fucking hard. Oh! Killed my bloody horse, you monster. Oh, my horse. God, these forest bandits are monstrous. Fucking a-hole. What did we lose? A military. It's all junk by the looks of things. Yep. Wondering if I shouldn't leave the Nords alone. Okay, once we take out the Swadians, the Nords will be next on our list. Also, the forest bandit hideout must be in this group of trees here somewhere. Let's get these two groups to split up, then I can fight one.
Your money or your life.
Nothing but cold steel for you, scum. Yeah, this isn't good. They've got heart advantage on us. Let's retreat behind this little copse here again. Oh, that was a bit of... Was it an arrow? For a second there I saw something. I don't know if that was an arrow or a bit of rain. I think it was a bit of rain. As soon as they crest over that ridge, we'll run like hell at them. Everyone. Formation type orders. Fall into ranks. Reserves. Fall back even 10 paces more. Infantry. Advance 10 paces. Infantry. Ranks. Everyone, prepare to charge. They should be closing in on us over this hill soon. And now, charge everyone! Except for you, reserves. You hold your position. Everyone charge! Excuse me. Ah! I think we took a few losses there. Oof, 9 killed. Ouch. I don't like doing this, but I think I don't have a cavalry yet. So I'm going to hire all of these manhunters just to be my cavalry. These lancieri can now certainly finally start becoming cavalry. Here's our first one. Bunch of wounded, ouchie. Adino. So what do I need? Recluters. Ballistieri, we've got 2 and we've got 12. I think I need more lancieris to make more. 4 lancieris. Hard to keep track of who's supposed to be what. Novizios become militia. Become fantes. We're up to 5. Militia. Dino needs to become Novizios, I think. Yeah, my archers, I've got enough archers. Here's my archers. 10, 13. Infantry, 5, 9 is 14. Infantry that we. These are good, but they're a touch expensive. $8 and $7. Oh, fighting forest bandits all the time. You're going to get your ass kicked. They've even got some Nords and Vagias in there as well. 4 forest bandits. Like the way to fuck them up is with massed cavalry. You just charge into them with your cavalry and fuck them up. So really the Swadians should do well against them once they can get their cavalry. And having these manhunters, once I upgrade them to slave drivers as well, we'll be capturing a bunch of them as well. I'm going to pop into, where's the nearest big city? Here. Go sell these slaves and do some shopping, and then on the way out we'll raid one of the Nord cities. The more that done. Actually, Durham is close, but they hate us. Look at the Curan Castle and Quinn just randomly held by the Russians. We're good for food. Village Elder, do you need anything? Fine. Whoa, look at this. Jesus, Swadian Jacobites. 17 of them. Nord. Level 4 Nords. That is scary. Like, the groups of the deserters can actually get bigger and more scary than some of the armies running around. It's weird how that happens. Suno is that's 13 forest bandits. I can't wait. We'll take them down. That's not too difficult. We just got paid, and yeah, it looks like the money from our holdings got paid directly into us. Lancieris, 5 of them. Edwin, you're our trainer. Talk about your skills. Trainer is tied to intelligence. Maxed out. Weapon master, maybe? When in doubt, medical skills, I think. Weekly cost isn't that bad, actually. I'm surprised by how the weekly cost isn't that bad. There's 20 dinars per week for these ballisteri. That's not bad at all. +3 for tracking. I wonder what's giving me that. That must be the hunters. Too fast for us. Fuck. Not gonna bother. I suppose that makes sense. They're such a smaller force, so it makes sense that they'd be quicker than us. Hello, Swadian friends. I look forward to taking your land someday. They're like 1,000. 432. We took a loss on that, I'm afraid. Afraid I've got. Oh, nice. Okay, let's find a Nord village and start some shit. Elderland should be and Kulum should be fairly safe. They're quite far out of the way. I don't think I'm going to take any more of these provoke missions. Give Kingdom provocation to attack another. 6 level 4 surrounded Al Hakanis for prisoners. Oh, that must be hard to do. .9 is really quick. Hmm. Ten hours is pretty old. I don't think we'll catch whatever that is. There's a bit risky coming out here because we are essentially cutting ourselves off if any Nords want to come kick our asses. I think I'm actually going to start with Kulum. Because I think I'm going to have to fuck up both these villages. Total experience is only 108, so I'm beginning to think that the training only actually applies to these level 1 units. Like once they become level 2, they don't seem to get trained up. But that's, I suppose, yeah, fair enough. I forgot to sell my prisoners. Oops. Remember, I don't have to just terrorize these villages. If I come across any caravans, I'm going to attack them as well. You smell that? Saltfish, rotting flax, and river mud. The smells are much childhood. I want to retch. Tell me more. Sharvey says, before I was married off and before I was taken by bandits, I lived here. I was born in a hovel and spent my childhood in the fields. Our landlords were Nord, but we never saw them. Merely their cursed minions and overseers. My father, coward that he was, cringed before them. We were allowed to fish in the river, raise pigs amid the reed beds, and grow whatever we could in our private plots. But in the open fields, we were only permitted to grow flax, to be taken to Sargoth and woven into linen. We were always hungry and weak, and never had courage to rebel. Sounds awful. So, Kulun, take a hostile, force the peasants to give us something. Take the supplies. Rough linen, good. They can keep their grain. Can I keep doing this? Okay, so it doesn't let them keep it. It doesn't give you a negative steel cattle. Also, I need to get that relations all the way down to 0. Drive away 14 heads of cattle. Awesome. Okay, so Jarl Harald obviously hates me. Bloom hates me. I forced them to give me supplies. Can I forcefully recruit and then loot? But I believe I can only loot and burn once I've gotten the relations with that faction down to 0. A lot of cattle. Gonna make a fucking fortune with him. Just don't like that I'm sort of trapped between the shore and the mountains here. Truce between Swadia and Kurgat has expired. Truce between Kurgat and Rhodok has expired. Kurgat are our firm allies. I don't think they will fight us. Nords was defeated in battle but managed to escape. Who are the Nords fighting against? They're at war with the Swadians and the Vagirs, or they're fighting at a war on both sides. Oh, good. What's this casus belli? I don't think I want to get a herd of cattle from Elderland. That's going to mean I'm going to have 2 herds of cattle. It's going to be impossible to control, I think. Let's try forcefully recruit. That's driven down my relation down to 6 with the Nords overall. I think forcefully recruiting is probably the best way to do it. The other actions like stealing cattle seems to upset the locals, but not so much the actual overall faction. Let's drive these cattle into tier and go sell them. It should still be reasonably safe to go in there. If I go around forcefully recruiting for like 1, 2, 3 more Nord villages, and that'll get us down to 0. Then I can loot and burn a village, which then gets us the mission completed. Over the mountains, you lazy fucks. I don't want to go over the mountains. Up the path. Oh! Come on, there you go, there you go, there you go. You're doing it, you're doing it. Up, 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 up. Good cattle. Stupid assholes. Truce between Swadia and Rhodok has expired. Fine by me. Very happy to go back to war against the Swadians soon. Loads of food left, that's good. Can you imagine if the Tyrians knew that I was selling them beef stolen from one of their own villages? Lol. Jarl Yayek. I wonder if I can insult them just to like reduce relations even further. Do I know you? I'm Stobbie. Deliver my demands. Forgive me, it's nothing. Okay, I don't want to fight him. I want to discuss something with you in private. Fine, never mind. I might want to say to him in private, like, look, mate, I want to go to war against the Rhodoks. That's a piss load of beef. All the blood. Brutal. Sea Raiders, let's go forward and I can send my Nords and these Nords that I've recruited, I can send them up front to get them killed. Awesome, so we got 1,000 dinars for that herd of cattle we nicked. The armor is all unsurprisingly Nordic. Obviously, it would be, wouldn't it? Light bearded axes. If I were to give the Nords another try, I would want to fight with a two-handed axe. Very cool. Go fight those Sea Raiders. Fuck it, they're quick.
I will drink from your skull.
And the battle. Infantry, forward 10, and then hold. Archers follow me. Cavalry. Don't follow me. Hold position. Reserves go back. I just want to split them all up. There they are. Infantry, advance. The cavalry, go off to one side. Archers, follow me. Excuse me. Reserves, fall back. Archers, fire at will. Cavalry, charge! Infantry, charge! Not much feedback when you're shooting with a crossbow like this. You don't actually know if you're hitting anyone or anything. Got him. Who did we lose? We lost a Rhodok militia. Captured some Sea Raiders. Ragged Brown Scotia. I don't see any of my people using this stuff, but we can try. Oh wow, okay, our brow, I guess the helmets are way better. I think I should actually be like these Nord Bondi. I kind of want to disband them. I don't want them in my army. But I can keep forcefully recruiting from those villages just to keep pissing them off, which is obviously what I want to do. Slave drivers are excellent. I like them. They're also blunt weapon users. So I can't wait to have more of these cavalry. Recluta Ballistieri. Rhodok Ballistieri. 4 of them. Nice. So these milizieri. So should I make them Fante, the frontline dudes? I think I'll make them frontline. Just because I need these Lancieri to level up so I can turn them into cavalry. And I've got 5 of them already. Novizios become Elitzia. Clethy. Clethy used to be my spotter on my Pathfinder, but Ishavi's taken over that. But like a bunch of my other heroes also have medical skills, but I wonder if, like I say, if Clethy has two in surgery, I mean, sure, Palantis Jeremus has the highest surgery, but does all the levels that I've put in all the rest of my heroes, does it help? Basically, if I put points into surgery for Clethy, is that just wasted? I suspect it might be. What I want to do is find a party skill that no one else really has. I've got loads of trade, so not trade. I don't have an engineer yet. Tactics is being handled by Edwin. Horse archery, riding. Maybe I'll just give her riding or horse archery, or isn't she being wasted with crossbows? Like, I mean, because she started with power throw. Really, I should have put her as a leader of the infantry, then given her a throwing weapon. I could do things over again, but too late now. Don't know what to do, if I'm honest. Party. Also, again, is trade. Is it cumulative with the rest of the people in the party? Because, like, I've already got the highest trade. First aid, surgery, and wound treatment is all being held by Jeremus. Spotting and pathfinding. Tracking is being held by Stobbina. So maybe I should just make Clethy a decent fighter. I don't really know what else to do with her. When in doubt, just take Iron Flesh and make him tougher, I suppose. Everything's looted. Looted, looted, looted. Got a fight. Nords versus Vagiers. That just seeing that just makes me think that the Nords are fighting on two fronts. And like if I were to play as the Swadians, I would put a huge effort into trying to ally with one of my two neighbors. Because fighting both at the same time is just miserable. Slave trader. Well, I won't get the best money out of the people that I've got, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Can't sell these people. No, I didn't think so. A business doing pleasure, indeed. Wait, hang on, I had gear to sell. Let's go forcibly recruit at Reezy. Keep pissing off the Nords. Hang on, what's this? I pressed O. Kingdom Lords, regular troops. Oh, so this is what I should have been using to keep track of who's doing what. Okay, so force, strength, ability. Here's what I should be looking at. Here's how you keep track of who. Whoa. In the second screen here we go. Here's what I should be paying attention to. And that way I can make sure I don't level up. Like, here's my question. So Jeremus obviously has these points in wound treatment surgery. So all these points here are being wasted. I suspect they are. So really, like, look at all these points I'm wasting. Because the Shavi is handling... Ugh, God, I've leveled up terribly. Oh well. Lesson learned. On the assumption that all the points aren't cumulative. But looking here under the party skills, that suggests to me that it's not cumulative, because if it was, if Edwin, Oddval, and Bunduk all have surgery and first aid, but because it's not being shown, I think that it's not cumulative, and I've wasted up some of the level up points. I need to do that 2 more times to keep pissing off Kingdom of the Nords. So here, relation with Rizi and with the local lord, but it doesn't actually overall requirement. The overall relationship with them doesn't really get hurt. So if we go forcefully recruit at, well, somewhere that's not fucking looted, it's all looted. Whelan. Yeah, that'll get the overall relationship with the Nords down to 0. Then I can loot and burn, which then gets us the mission accomplished. If I could go back and redo all the leveling of all my companions, I would have used this screen by pressing O. There we go. Would have used this to coordinate who levels up what. Like, no one should handle wound treatment, surgery, or first aid. Only Jeremus should. All these points that I've spent, I could have put into making them better fighters. Kingdom of Nords deteriorated down to 2. I can forcefully recruit here. That should take us down to 0. Then I can run to Alderlin, loot and burn, then run away. I might even stick around and fully loot and burn just to get a whole inventory full of cool stuff. Maybe Kuluna will be the unlucky village. I'm gonna have to expand these nerds. Do I have to steal cattle before I can loot and burn? I'm a little bit unclear as to exactly when I can and can't loot and burn. Bondies, get out of my party. Now it's in red, and now I should be able to loot and burn. Renew your contract for another month? Oh yes. That made me nervous, but it's only Manhunters. I thought maybe it would be Nord forces. Yes, the Nords hate us now. Oh, look at all of this stuff. Wow, wow, wee, wow. We'll leave them some grain so they don't starve, the poor fucks. Away. Oh, cattle herd. Now, can I get to Praven before that beef rots and sell it in Praven? Oh, there's still 10 there. Jesus. Fine, let him have it. I'm not going to bother driving bloody cattle across half the map. I need to escape. I've looted and burned a village. So what does that actually do to sovereign relations with the Nords? We're still at peace with them. But that's quite profitable for me. Although I assume I'll make more money from the stuff that I stole from the village if I sell it in a place that likes me more. So like my own village. So I'll sell the beef at Praven, and then all the other goods I'll sell at Jalkala. And then throw all that money into buying more stuff. More money. God, I'm such a bastard. I quite like the idea of starting a game as a female slave, like with the most horrible background, so you can understand that if she's full of vengeance and want to fuck people up, you know? Especially if you play as the Kurgits or the Sirenids, you know, where slave culture was part of how they would do war back then. I do like the idea of having a playthrough where I go quite heavily into prisoner management, but then I would want a faction that has a lot of blunt weapons, so that you can reliably knock people unconscious rather than kill them. I mean, can you imagine, like, after every battle, you can sell, like, you know, a dozen or so troops worth 120. You'll make like 1,500 dinars after every fight. Fucking money, it's craziness. $4,428. God damn. Fucking rich. I wonder if I could stockpile grain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 grain, just so that when my own people need grain. Money we have. We're fucking rich, boys. We're rich. And as I said, I should have sold all that stuff at a friendly village. Oh, I could have made more money. Damn it. We've got 20 days to go meet the spy, but I just want to get paid to do this here. Let's go find Frachin. Go invest more in our cities, and then we'll go meet that spy. Net revenue from ironworks at Jalkalis. I need to keep putting, you know, like ironworks and whatever in all those cities. I could be getting even more. And spend all that money to buy ourselves the best weapons and armor. Pay for our fancy ass troops. Bondies can fuck off. My god, it's so profitable raiding and looting enemy villages. So then after I've contacted that spy, I think I want to focus more, like, tactically on who I'm at war with, the Sirenids. And then just find a village there, loot and burn, if I can. Mountain bandits, let's fucking get them. Lads are spoiling for a fight. Luck has run out. Rich, prepare to die. Stand the battle. Cavalry. Name, hold position, follow me. Hold and forward pin. Where's the order for rank? Archers, follow me. Stand close. Cavalry. He reserves back 10. Back 10 again. Into weapons orders. Oh, cool. Didn't realize that. God, that's so cool. Archers, fire at will. Now, this time, I'm gonna get off my bloody horse as soon as I can. Is this the only infantry? Infantry. Infantry, formation, advance 10 paces. Infantry, advance 10 paces. Archers, advance, archers, follow me. Hang on, cavalry, off to the side. I was too slow with that. Charge infantry! Oh, here comes the cavalry. Awesome. Getting an angle though is quite hard on them. Oh, there goes one of the cavalry. I get the feeling this is one of the problems with leading my troops as an archer. Is like in those first few seconds where I want to be shooting, I'm giving orders and I'm not shooting. Swadian pages. Manhunter, upgrade to slave driver. Excellent. Plate mittens. Cracked mountain spear, squire sword, spiked Highlander 320. Ooh, okay. Resistance 13. Highlander shield is better. 22 and 8. I've gotten a fair amount of strength actually. I could probably do better in terms of my armor, but then again, I've got all this money, and then hopefully I can go spend it at Jalkala. Who leveled up? I've advanced. Crossbows at 130. Weapon master, I got level 2, so 140 should be the most I can go to now. Leadership is leveled up, that's fine. Persuasion is leveled up, that's also fine. Infantry management is fine. Leader skill. Looting is a party skill, so I don't know if I've wasted points putting that in there. Tracking is wasted. Oh god, I've leveled up so badly with everybody. Oh well, lesson learnt. Enough of this mountain bandit layer. Also, we aren't getting a job to go take it out. Go fuck it up. So I want the very best infantry to come with me. The Fonte. I don't want... Hang on, this is mountain bandits, so potentially Balistieri as well. Fonte and Balistieri. Attack the hideout. Nice. See if I can make this shot. I think I hit him. I do seem to be reloading a lot quicker because of my skills in crossbow, which is good. Ah! Nice. Landed a shot there finally. Got him. Everyone charge. Wait, they're being attacked from behind us. They are. Reinforcements are coming out. Oh, Jesus. Thank God my shield is so tough. Anytime, guys, anytime. Whew. The item pool, mountain spear, some shite picking. Man, I'm telling you, how are you supposed to survive without a fucking shield? It's like in that moment there where the pressure is on and they're attacking you and multiple people attacking you, if you don't get the directions right that they're attacking you from, you'll get fucked. At least I have chicken. Provocation, it's Frachin. We need to ask about Duke Frachin. Yeah. Level ups? No level ups? I'm half tempted to spend most of this money that I have, not on, you know, hang on, let's ask Raicha if you've seen Frachin. Conterrachin, can I ask you the location of Rachin, son of Conte Consencio Tarchas and Contessa Forbessa? Be close to Pagunder. Must make my lead. Where's Pagunder? Not that far away. Let's go see if we can find him. Quadia and Nords have made peace. I'm just looking at like defensively. We got castles right in these mountain passes. How attacking the Rhodoks must be a nightmare. Conterrachin. Any tasks for me? Attacked by a group of bandits. Oh, what? Fuck's sake. 470. And maybe that wouldn't have gone so badly if I had leveled up properly and hadn't wasted so many fucking level up points on party skills. It would have made us better fighters. Learning things the hard way. Also, I should put my best fighter highest in the list. Probably Edwin, I'd say, or Bunduk. Actually, let's find out. Tell me about your skills. He's 105. Lethy. Add 80. Edwin. 50 odd, he's not very good. Oddvel. 70s. I'd like Sajad. I know that Sajad is very good. Yeah, Bunduk will be the... He, being the highest in the list, he should accompany me into villages now. Aramis leveled up. Hang on, aren't I looking for Freichin? Yes, here's our man. Nice. Ah! Conte Rakes. Consensio. Hang on. Baron. Itrok. These. Hang on. So. Okay, so those are all the lords. Not all the lords actually want to go to war. So, okay. It's not a straight up better thing for you. Obviously, so there's one guy who's always a warmonger. So, like Freichin here. Okay, look, it is Swadia though. So, if it was any other group other than Swadia, I would say no. But I'm very, very happy to aggro the Swadians because, I mean, we've taken this. Now we're going to push into the Swadian lands and take them out. What was I going to go do? I was going to go to Yellen to go buy a something in there, like a stoneworks or an ironworks or something. Okay, good progress. Let's take a little break there. When we come back, we're going to go spend some of the money that we've made. We've become fantastically rich. We'll go buy something in Yellen and in Veluka. And that's going to help us super rich. Then I can start spending real money on upgrading my weapons and my armor. Look forward to it. I just feel bad that I've wasted up all these points leveling up. Oh. Okay, lesson learned. Thanks for watching, friends. Next time.